One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Iowa State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys.
Turning it on! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Beck. Pressure coming. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Arizona's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To the air, it's Fafita. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Finds his man. It's Hudson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass. It's Fafita. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it. It's Hansen. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got a man, it's Burnett. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Arizona going back to work with another first down. The short hands, it's Hudson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With the catch, it's Hunter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Quick step and go. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Dropping back, it's Fafita. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Field goal is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. On the option. Now the toss. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to pass, it's Beck. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunter. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Beck. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Townsend. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. This time they'll go to the running game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one, But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Becht. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught on the outside, it's Hudson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Becht. Sets up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And the Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That's caught. It's Hunter. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out with it, it's Green. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. The Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down.
Going for it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. send the tight end in motion. They go right back to him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Find some fresh air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the run, fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play.
Oh, he's got some space. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had the
Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Makes the grab. It's Hudson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The throw to the outside is complete. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Arizona comes out with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.